thought I'd do a quick update on the Postbound album that I was making, the Postbound album cover. I've actually decorated it. There are no pages in it at the moment. The posts are in. I have actually changed this bit here. As you can see, I don't have that extra bit that comes round. I cut it off. I bound it with duct tape. I'll show you that in a minute. I bound the spine with ribbon, and I chose 2 ribbons. This is velvet paper that I embossed. This was just some really old paper I had in my stash. Bit of velvet ribbon. These I get from AliExpress. These little, they're actually Brad's split pins, if you like. And this was an old bit of ribbon that came from, I think it was a packet of pyjamas or something. So that was just leftovers. And these buckles I had in my stash. I have an awful lot of stuff in my stash. So I used a bit of the ribbon to, they're actually sewed into the book. And then I put these little metal pieces over, and it's the same on the back. I've sewn these on and then put these metal pieces on. I've a couple of book corners, and they are actually the corners. They're not the stick-on ones that you stick on the top. They have actually got the edges to them, and they were perfect width. And inside I've just chosen this red, and I inked around it in black soot. So on the, okay, I'm going to have to unscrew this, I think. Getting there. Okay, on the spine, after I cut off the extra bit here that wraps round the back of here, obviously I did cover it in the duct tape, and then I just got a piece of ribbon, and I just thought it finished it off. So double-sided sticky tape, bit of ribbon on there. This has all been painted over with Mod Podge. I don't know if I did that last time or not. And this here, this big stack here, is all my pages made up, ready to go in. If that will focus, there we go. So there's about, I think there's 110 leaves here. So, and in between, I did actually put some of these little hole protectors. They're like little white bits here. I was using those, and I thought, no, I don't like the look of it, even though you're not going to really see it. So the rest of these pages are all, they've got a tiny little square of Tyvek sandwiched in between where the hole is. I am going to ink all the edges of the pages, and I may even distress them all, but like I said, it's 110 plus, so I don't know if I'm going to have patience to do that or not. The use for this album, my personal use, is something very, very personal that I'm not going to talk about. But like I say, it can be used obviously for a multitude of things. It's a wonderful size. I absolutely love this bigger size, even though it's been quite difficult to get papers. This was, you can see where I've given it a good burnish. It doesn't show when it's not in this direct bright light. This was some 12 by 12 papers that I had left over. I think that I had them left over from another project. I use them a lot for Christmas papers and such like. And I think I bought them on eBay. So, and I have actually got some more posts coming. These are Chicago screws. I think the ones I'm getting are 5 inches, so they're about 125 mils. So if I want to, I can expand this album. I won't have so much of a curve here. On this bit here, there won't be so much of a curve. But I have got that extra capacity if I want to add more pages. So I can add maybe another 30 or so pages, I think. So, oh, and a little keyhole on the front, and this, I think this one came from a pack that I got from the works. So there we go, nice postbound album, ready to be filled. And as you can see, I've put the posts in the other way around now, so they've been put from the front through to the back, so I can just slide pages on without too much effort. And that's it. I may change these eventually. They have been designed so that I can, they are still usable if I do expand the album. And they've just got a couple of little eyelets in them to stop the ribbon from fraying. Though the ribbon has been burnt through, I've got little oh, it's a thread zapper, which I used in my jewellery making quite a while ago. Here it is, the Thread Zap 2 by the Beadsmith, and that's really useful for making little holes in ribbon and such like. And the reason it was out was because I used Fireline, which is a really strong fishing line, to sew this into the book. So that's it. Like I said, there may be another channel set up when this is full. There may be another channel which I might link to. It may go online, it may not. Like I said, it's a very, it's going to be like a journal sort of thing, very personal to me, and I think it's going to look amazing. There you go, quick update. I hope you like it. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to love it even more when it's stacked full of pages and it looks really old and worn and a bit messy. There we go. Very simple, very easy to do. Like I said, the whole album, I am a slow worker. I think it took me altogether from start to finish about an hour and a half, but a good 20 minutes of that was just trying to get these eyelets in. I had a lot of problems getting my eyelets in. They kept on slipping all over the place. So there we go, all finished. Bye for now.